Hey Divine Masculines, what's up? This is Sade with your general reading. This can resonate with you at any time. There's no specific time frame as to when this is meant to resonate with you, and that goes for any reading, whether or not it has a time frame on it. With that being said, if you guys have any questions about booking a personal reading with me, let me know either in the DMs on either one of my social media platforms, which I will have down in the description box below. And I will be changing that to strictly email pretty soon, probably after this video, just to keep, spam messages separate from business and genuine questions. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it. Let's see what Divine Masculine's got going on. Okay. So the first one that came out is the courage of your love. And I think I know where this is headed, because when it comes to masculines, it's kind of been this like progressive thing. Every time I do a masculine reading, it's kind of like they're inching, for those of you who this resonates with, and this may be about love. Like I said, this is a general reading, so anything can come through. But if this is about love, every time love has come up for Divine Masculines in my past readings, it's been like it's like I'm watching you guys' baby steps, and I love it. You guys are making progress. So if you feel like, or if you've been doubting yourself, it's like, am I even getting better? Am I becoming my best self? Am I doing whatever is necessary for me to grow and evolve and move forward and progress and attract what it is that I want? The answer is yes. Okay. The answer is yes. So I'm going to start with that. Let's see from this deck what comes through. Too many. One second, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sitting in an awkward position, and I really need my back supported. Oh my gosh, thank you. All right. Just something about that lower back support. Okay. The next card we have is Limitation is Power. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's see whatever else comes out of this. Okay, this one wanted to force its way out, so. And this is the Fool in this deck. World Egg. That's how it's interpreted, but this is the Fool. Now, I'm going to look at the guidebooks for these two cards, just in case anything wants to come through specifically that I would not normally say. Okay, would not normally say, but isn't in my vocabulary currently. And I'm only going to, let me show you guys, just so you see all of the, words in here. I'm only going to read to you what stands out as far as the reading, okay? So let me bring it back to me. Well, I'm definitely going to read the poem by Rumi in this book, or in this guidebook. Love is without reason. Rationality is like a cane. Judgment needs a cane because it is blind. When love arrives, thought dies in its shadow. Love is a sunrise, while thought is only a flashing light. Love is everlasting while thought is fleeting. Okay. Let's see what else. The path of the freeing heart from the effects of a fearful mind is an initiation into great power. Your limitation here. Limitation is power. You see that? Lean into your limitations. This limitation is power card. Is, man. And these are from 2 different decks. I'm trying to find the best way to say it. This one goes to this deck. So just so you can see that you are on the right path, you're doing what you're meant to be doing. Any quote unquote mistakes that you've made is all a part of it. As long as you realize, okay, this is a lesson for me to learn, and you take that lesson and apply it. Okay. But I'm read that again. The path of the freeing heart, the path of freeing the heart from the effects of a fearful mind is an initiation into great power. A lot of you guys may be fearful of the outcome. Okay. I say that because I had pulled this reading before, but my video got horribly messed up, and I say that all the time, but I have been going through a lot of functions, a lot of what's it called, technical mishaps. So that's why I just scooped all of that up, and the same message is coming out. You guys heard me shuffling, you heard the thing pull out. I mean, I would do it here, but it's very awkward as the pole of this thing is here. So, and I have my legs here on the sides. Oop, yeah, see? So, you guys are on the right path and doing what you're meant to be doing in order to move forward. But right now, fear of moving forward to either bring clarity to a situation or open up about something is still an issue. I think I'm getting kind of a stalling sort of energy. I feel like a lot of you guys are stalling in a way, and kind of chalking it up to divine timing, which does play a huge part in this, and does need to be well considered. But if you are being guided to move towards something, if you're being guided to say or do something, I don't mean out of your ego. I mean, you're being divinely guided by your intuition, divinely guided by your spirit guides. If you are being guided to do something, then you are meant to do that thing. And you are the only one who can keep you limiting. You are the only one who can limit yourself from doing this. Okay? Who can limit yourself from getting what it is that you desire. Now, if this has to do with another person, this isn't about possessing that person or necessarily having that person. This is about allowing the journey to unfold on its own, releasing control as well, letting go of fear and control, and allowing the situation and if it's a connection, this connection to unfold how it should, allowing this journey to unfold exactly as it should. I do want to read from the book for this one. I was about to start shuffling. So the Fool, what is that, page 36? Okay. The Fool, oh my gosh, the Fool, the Fool does have to do with looking at things through different eyes, looking at the situation with a different perspective. But let's see what else comes through. Okay, so this is about the unexpected, new beginnings, influence from the highest, and possible disruption of physical matters, which ultimately means change. When I see an egg, though, that's opportunity. That is opportunity. So there's an opportunity for this change to happen, for new beginnings to come through. But like I said, there's this sort of stalling sort of energy that's kind of, I wouldn't say keeping it from happening, but slowing it down or slowing down the process. Let's see what else comes through as far as this. What is this about, Spirit? Okay, so we have 4 that already flew out. We have the 7 of Pentacles. I'm just going to lay them down. The World, which is the Garden. The Knight of Swords and the 5 of Swords. With all 4 of those, it's kind of like you guys are waiting things out. You're waiting it out in a way. If this has to do with you and another person, let me look at the bottom of the deck real quick just in case, see if anything. See, waiting things out. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Hanged Man, which is kind of like stalled energy. It's also about looking at things from a different perspective, looking at things differently. And it also has to do with a pause, non-movement. So you're waiting things out. You're kind of waiting for things to play out on their own, instead of you taking whatever action you may be guided towards doing. You're like, you know what? I'm just going to wait it out instead. You know, when you do that, in a way, you kind of give up this opportunity. Especially when it has to do with another person. Opportunities only are there for so long when it comes to other people. When it comes to your purpose, job, career, business, things like that, we will always have opportunities available for us. But if this has to do with you and another person specifically, this is not a message of you needing to run or rush or anything. That's absolutely not what I'm saying. But if you are receiving guidance to move forward, to do something, then your job is to listen to that. Okay? It's okay to check yourself and see whether it's from your ego or whether it's divinely guided, whether this action is coming from your ego, the desire for this action is coming from your ego, or if it's divinely guided from spirit, source, your intuition, your spirit guides. It's okay to see. It's like check and see. It's like, you know what? Is it just me wanting this? Am I expecting something from this or this person? Or am I being called to do this? How you know the difference between the two is if you're being called to do something, it'll come to you suddenly. It'll come to you randomly, and it'll come to you gently. It's not something that you're already afraid of, and you think about it and you're like, oh my God, no, like, you know, I can't do this, or, you know, I really want to do this, but I'll only do this if it comes out like this. That's your ego. That's how you're able to tell the difference between the two. So if you hold expectations, or if you're trying to keep control of a situation and you want to take action towards that situation, then that's stemming from your ego. And it's very likely that you should not take said action. But like I said, on the other hand, if it comes to you gently, quietly, unexpectedly, suddenly, then this is something that you are being divinely guided to move towards. And if it's something that's coming from you, your intuition. And at the top of the deck, I heard hope. This is the star. The star does have to do with faith, you holding your faith towards what it is that you desire for yourself. But I definitely heard hope with this one. So a lot of you guys are carrying hopes that things will work out, but you're stalling. I get that you guys are stalling. That just keeps coming up. This 5 of Swords, let me clarify this real quick before I say anything. What is this 5 of Swords about? I feel like the 5 of Swords may be past energy, but let's see what this is about. Okay. So I got the 3 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the 2 of Wands. So before I say anything again, who is this about? Who or what is this about? Who or what is all of this about? Okay. I asked who or what is this about? Look what we got. The Divine Feminine, the Big Queen, the Empress. And then we got the Ten of Pentacles, relationships, abundance. It's also emotional. Well, no, that's Ten of Cups. But I also see kind of this as emotional fulfillment and just fulfillment in general. So we'll call this general fulfillment, feel good. This is a feel good because you've manifested what it is you desire in your physical world. All right. So I asked what this is about. We got the Empress and the Ten of Cups, or sorry, Ten of Pentacles. And I asked what this Five of Swords has to do with. And we got the Two of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. With this Three of Pentacles, that's that desire for you to come together with someone, with this Divine Feminine. That's you wanting to collaborate, to work with this Divine Feminine rather than maybe working against her, which may have been this past energy. Maybe you guys used to work against each other. Maybe you worked against this person, and maybe it wasn't intentional. All right, but it happened. So, and that's a lot of the reason why you guys are allowing fear to limit you and keep you from moving forward, from getting to the heart of a situation, from getting to the core of a situation, the truth of a situation. And this is you guys being caught in the middle, being held up, being stuck between two choices, whether to move forward and bring clarity and emotional healing to this connection, which you guys ultimately do on your own separately. But there's even more healing that happens when there's communication. Let me clarify that. There is more healing that happens when there's genuine communication, especially when emotions are involved. When there is genuine communication, there's this overflow of appreciation and appreciation. That's the main thing that comes to me. But like I said, this is that you wanting to come together with this person, but you're stuck in the middle about it between two choices, whether to move forward or to continue stalling. This is you stalling. Yeah. I was trying to see if there was anything else that I got with this Ace of Cups, but all I keep hearing is healing. Let's see what comes through. What else comes through? What else for Divine Masculines? Actually, let me pull from here to see what else wants to come through. What else for Divine Masculine Spirit? Okay, that one wanted to fall out, so... Resplendent with Grace. So this is the very first time I've ever gotten this card, so let's see what this has to do with. Okay, this oracle comes to you with a message. You may be wondering if you can attain this next stage of growth in your life. You are already well equipped to do so, no matter what you might believe about the situations, circumstances, or others involved, even yourself. You have within your soul's possession, more than enough grace to see you through anything you are bold enough to envision for yourself, or for any vision you feel life has bestowed upon you. So pray through unconditional love to access all that you are, to be supported by those beings that love you without condition. Okay, so what I get from this is self-doubt and yeah, self-doubt. And out of all of this, this is what I read right here between my nails. This is what I read, and this, I'm just showing you guys this so you guys see that I'm always only reading what resonates, or yeah, resonates with me as far as the reading. And when it comes to you guys, only take what resonates. All right, I'll always say that. But this Resplendent with Grace is about releasing the self-doubt that you are unable to move forward, to quit stalling in this situation. Trusting that what you're being called to do, you are meant to do, and that it is the right time to do it, okay? I saw this license plate that said never late. It said NVR L8. And I was actually late to a class. This was some weeks ago. This was probably about 2 weeks ago or so. And me, myself, I was late to class. I was worried, and I see that license plate, and I'm like, okay, I'm never late. Nothing, I know I said before that with this egg, that is opportunity. When it comes to people, you do have the opportunity to miss it. But you do not ever miss the opportunity to be fulfilled in love, okay? So the love that you desire for yourself, right now, in your mind, you picture it with whoever it is you feel connected to on a deep soul level, right? But it may or may not be this person, or at least not right now. Now, what I'm seeing here is that whoever this person is, if you are being called, I've said this multiple times, but if you are being called to have that strength and courage to speak your truth and be honest, then listen to your intuition, listen to your guidance. You are being guided to do so for a reason, regardless of the outcome. Regardless of the outcome. Okay? So, sorry about the cut. My grandma was letting me know she was going to the bank. But yeah, so there's no need. And I feel like that's another thing. A lot of you guys may be fearing missing out on the opportunity with this person, or for love in general. If it's for love in general, hun, you will never miss your opportunity. Okay, you will never miss your opportunity. You'll never miss your opportunity. I'm gonna just leave it at that. But if it is having to do with a specific person, and you're not listening to the guidance that you're receiving, then yes, you can miss an opportunity with that other person. Now, like I said, checking yourself, making sure that your desire to move forward or to say something or do something is not sourcing from the ego, that it is sourcing from a divine source, which is, again, your intuition, your spirit guides, signs, synchronicities, things like that. Let me see. Okay, what else about this Resplendent with Grace? In fact, so that makes sense. Let me just move these to the side. What else with this Resplendent with Grace? What else for this Resplendent with Grace? That was way too many for me. Damn, I just said it was too many for me, but I couldn't put it back because Spirit showed me this one, and then I flipped this one over. It was between the two, but it was face down when it fell. So this is the wheel, this is the star, and this is actually, hold on, yeah, this is the wheel, the star, and this is the 10 of Cups. And I was mentioning the Ten of Cups energy earlier. This is the Ten of Pentacles, and here we have the Ten of Cups. Now, this card is about complete and utter success. Undeniable success, undeniable victory. There's no question about it. So whatever questions that you may be having right now, am I on the right path? Am I doing the work that I need to be doing? Maybe even, am I a good person? The answer is yes. Am I on the path towards having my heart's desires fulfilled? Am I on the path towards manifesting what I want in every aspect of my life, including love? The answer is yes. Okay. I'll even read this one exactly how it says, so you guys can see that this victory is undeniable. And this is victory in all aspects, not simply talking about, this meeting between you and this person is going to work out. It's more than that. It is more than that. So okay, so favorable outcome when the last words are said and the last things are done. Simple. That's it. Very bottom. Favorable outcome when the last words are said and the last things are done. Simple. And then we have the star here. We have the egg again. And the child and the egg represent birth of new opportunities. That's how I'm seeing this, birth of new opportunities. Because another thing that this Fool is about is having the faith to take that leap of faith. Being certain during times of uncertainty. It's like, I don't know what the outcome is going to be, but I'm going to do this anyway. I don't know how things are going to turn out, but I'm going to do this anyway. I really don't know how this person is going to respond, but I'm going to say this anyway. And this is coming from a balanced and centered and aligned place within you. This is not out of bitterness. This is not out of anger. This is not out of any unbalanced emotion. This is coming from a divine source within you. Accepting this opportunity to be honest and honor your feelings and your thoughts, to honor your journey, to honor what you've learned, what you've been through. Okay? And then the wheel has to do with timing. It has to do with fate, destiny. So it is destined that you manifest what you desire for yourself. It is I was about to say it's in the cards. It's in the stars for you. Another thing that's standing out is the story of the market. And to shorten it, what the story basically says in the book is, without one or the other of these people, this cannot function. This is kind of like a flea market, right? So in order for this to flow and everyone to benefit as they are supposed to, there needs to be no skipping of any parts. There needs to be no shortcuts. I'll say it like that. There needs to be no shortcuts and no cuts. So in order for things to go as they should, you need to go with the flow. You play a huge part in all of this, in your entire journey. So in order for you to manifest what it is that you want in every aspect of your life, again, be it love, your career, your finances, your physical world in general, in order for everything to align, you have to be in alignment within yourself. You also have to be in alignment with where your journey is taking you. Okay. So I'm going to see if I want to pull anything else from somewhere else. I'm actually not being drawn to. So I guess I'm going to end this reading here. And your message, Divine Masculines, is if you have desires to move towards this Divine Feminine, to say something, to open up and be honest, be real, be genuine, do that. If you are receiving guidance to do this, do that. And sometimes, I will say this, sometimes your guidance is not to do anything at all, but that's not for the group of masculines that resonate with this message. That is not for you, because it's coming out very clearly that you are stalling. And a lot of you are calling yourselves waiting for the right time to do something. The way you'll know it's the right time is when you're being called to do it. That's how you know it's the right time. No one else can tell you, yeah, you should do this now. Nah, you should wait. That's going to come from you and your spirit guides, nobody else. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and close this reading here. I really hope that resonated with a lot of you guys. And if it did, please let me know in the comments. I love to hear you guys' stories. And yeah, I love you all. And look out for the Divine Masculine Love reading, because that is what's up next.